Hello, everyone. This is Eleazar Santos. Today is November 14th. This is our 14th encounter for this group for Intermediate English 1, Group B. It's really good to have your presence today with us. I know the weather is kind of cold, it's raining all around the country, and the signal can be weak, okay? But it's really good to have you online at this time. Jorge, good morning. Welcome.
Hi, good morning, teacher. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Juan, good morning.
Good morning, teacher. I am ready. Good morning, everybody.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay, good morning, Colombia. Good evening in Dubai, you know. My day, good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Okay, great. That's the signal, okay? Sound is good and it's clear the camera to see you, okay? That's great. That's great. Much better. Well,
that phone is my husband.
Yeah, that's great. Say thank you your husband for supporting you. That's very good for him and good for you. All right. So today again, this is our second round of questions about different topics. Again, be free to speak. Okay, feel concentrated in your own experiences or all what you want to say. It's basically based on advertisement. But the first question I want to ask you is about fashion, like that, fashion. There are different personalities around the world. There are different kind of people. In the same way, there are different styles, okay? Now the question is focused on the way how you look, how you dress, how you behave, okay? Depending on your family, work, environment, social aspects. Do you really follow any style in clothes, in dressing, or things like that, or you just say, okay, I wear what I like, I wear what is good for me, or really you are care, or really you pay attention any kind of style, Jorge? Jorge.
Okay, teacher. Excuse me.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, the fashion depends of each person, but in my personal opinion, I follow some fashion news. For example, the news for men. For example, you should, in my opinion, you should combine different kind of clothes to get a better appearance. For example, you have a great pant. You can with a pair of shoes teams to the pant to the pants, to the pair of pants. For example, I think it's very important the t-shirt to use a t-shirt with um with a jean or with a casual jean or something like that. For example, the fashion in we can see the fashion is one of the most important routes or roads that people are following. For example, women are they used to put in practice this, right? They used to dress with good dress, with good clothes, and they combine very well the clothes. They have a very smart sense of fashion, you know. Well, another thing is that I used to dress according to the occasion, right, or according to the situation. For example, in a
Yeah.
meeting, I used to go to with the smoking, or when I go to the work, I used to combine a casual I used to combine the a casual clothes with formal clothes. For example, I can dress with a cloth with a excuse me with a jacket, but a formal jacket and a t-shirt and a pair of jeans like that.
Mhm.
But it depends of the situation.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, Jorge. Thank you. And for you, Juan, do you follow any style?
Teacher, my opinion is similar for the Jorge because it's important the situation and location. I you can use the smoke or the gene sport in that place. But I think that I don't follow any fashion. I like clothes, serious clothes, and and, and different situations. And I like sport clothes too. Some of
Okay. And Maide, do you follow any style, any fashion?
Uh, t- can you hear me?
Yes, yes, Maide.
Yes. Okay. No, teacher. I really only in this moment. I really only wear dresses. I don't like jeans. I only wear jeans when I have to travel by in motorcycle. Yes. I don't
Hmm.
know. More,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
Um, yes. Whenever I go to a clothing store, I buy what I like. Yes. For example,
Hmm.
if uh, there in the store a very beautiful dress, I buy that dress. At the moment of buying clothes, I don't think if it's fashion or not. Uh, for me, that is irrelevant.
Okay, good point. Okay, so for example, soccer players, they from time short time ago, they like to have a lot of tattoos in the bodies. Others use kind of different haircuts, chase figures. They when they cut the hair. Mm, Maybe some women like to wear the hair in purple color, red color. Some of them maybe they want to wear according to Lady Gaga's style, Shakira's style, maybe famous people's style. Do you consider those styles are really important or that people follow them maybe for any reason, Jorge?
Well, teacher, can you hear me well?
Yes, now well.
Okay. Well, teacher, I think, for example, there are a lot of famous people who used to wear this kind of style, but as you know, I think the society pushed them to wear that kind of style, because a person who is famous is very different than a person who is not famous. Because there are some precious products as news. You see the news and you don't you use you are not caught to see watch a famous person dressed as a bad way, as a normal way because they start
Déjame
to
eso que
the famous people start to be less popular. If they dress as
Yeah.
with bad dress, they start to either
no
start
me
to
gasté.
lower the the, the popularity, you know. So it's very
Yeah.
important for them to dress very well. In my case, for example, I used to dress with I try to combine very well the I mean the clothes, but it depends of the situation because if for example if I am in a meeting, I used to go with the smoking, you know, with a formal dress. If I go to do exercise, I go to that place with sporty dressing, right? Well, it depends on the situation.
Great. Thank you. And for you, Juan.
Teacher, I like looks and any tattoos for the famous people. For example, the soccer player. I like the look and the I don't remember you say now you say the last head you you can repeat.
And the styles in the haircut.
Yes, yeah. Yes, I like, but I think that that the styles for me, I don't like use because I think that that looks noise according for me. It's good for them, not for
Okay.
me. And for the other situations, I like any clothes for the different brands for famous people,
Yeah.
but almost always is very expensive. So
Mhm.
maybe I don't pay.
Yes, totally true, brother. Yes, and my day for you.
Teacher, what is the question?
Yeah, are you maybe influenced by the way how famous people look? You seen red hair, maybe special clothes
Mm,
or things like that?
mm, Teacher, I don't remember. I think no.
So when you
Mm,
look at maybe on television those kind of people, you say, I want to look like them, or I like that style and I want to copy that style.
uh, maybe the style of hair, el cabello, yes, it's hair.
Hair, the hair.
Yes.
Hmm.
Um, any style of dress. And no, teacher, not much.
Okay, thank you. Uh, okay, as the second question, when we talk about advertisement, okay, advertisement means marketing, means commercials, okay? When we talk about advertisement, do you think that the commercials, that the advertisement like that influences people to buy elements or to buy things that they don't need? Do you think that maybe they can make people buy things that they really don't need, Jorge?
Um, okay, teacher. I think it's true what you say, right? I think there are a lot of advertising tricks that people use to to bring to the people to buy something, right? For example, in the daily life, we can see a lot of people who are in the downtown. For example, in Duitama, where I live, we can see a lot of people offering a lot of situations. I don't know, offering products, and and you can see the way that they do that, right? When a person is
Mm-hmm.
interested in those kind of advertisement, is because they know about the behaviors of people, right? It's like a psychological trick.
Yes.
There are a lot of yeah, there are a lot of people who don't know I mean to bring to the people to buy something, right? This is like psychological tricks. For example, there are I saw a course about well, not directly about that, but something how to to say something to a person to bring to buy a product, right? And we can see a lot of details that people who sell the products that they omit. So it's very important the way that you interact with people, right? And the first word that you say is very important to sell a product or to sell a service.
Yes, really, that happens, no? What do you think about that, Juan?
Teacher, of course, because the advertising is too much influencing the people. For example, the landing for the iPhone X. You remember the landing for the iPhone X?
Yes.
Uh, I saw the new on any news for the landing iPhone X. It's a lot of line. It was line for uh, to pay a new iPhone.
Uh,
For me, is not is something not necessary for that iPhone or that telephone. Uh, it's unnecessary. It's very expensive. It's a
yeah,
lots money.
yeah, that happens. Okay, my day. Maybe do you think you buy things you don't need because of advertisement, my day?
Uh,
Yes, my day. We can see and hear you.
yes, teacher. About the question, I think yes. Um, I went to a supermarket and there were
Uh-huh.
many discounts. That is discount.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yes.
Yes. Then there was a packet. That is
Yeah.
correct. Packet. Yes.
Package.
Uh,
A package.
packet. Yes. Where
Uh-huh.
dishes, glasses, and spoon. But I really use
Uh-huh.
need. I really use needed the dishes because in my house I have a lot spoon and glasses. So many times I'm buying things that I don't really need use because
Mhm.
those things are on discount.
Yes, it is. Uh-huh. Yes, it is. Unnecessary thing, unnecessary,
Yes,
but maybe you say because discounts, maybe
discount.
they they want to sell you things that you don't need, and you buy. Sometimes you buy things you don't need. Uh, do you think, or maybe do you remember anything that brings to your memory, no, not only now, but maybe any commercial from the past, that you say, okay, I remember this commercial, I remember this advertisement for any particular reason, because we are exposed to different kind of commercials all the time, and every day they are more and more and more everywhere. But some of them really impact on you. Maybe and you remember those commercials for any special reason. Okay. Jorge, do you remember any of those commercials for any reason? What do you remember maybe?
Mm, commercial. Well, teacher. First of all, I have to say that I don't used to watch a lot of television. But when I was just a kid, something like I don't know, um, choose commercial. Um, web. And the matter is that I don't watch a lot of television, but uh, commercials, no. It's more like people offering books or offering discounts of shoes. Um, but no teacher specifically. I don't remember any ads because I mean I don't used to watch television.
Okay, but maybe you can consider as well, maybe on radio stations, or maybe, yeah, maybe on radio station, maybe newspapers. Okay, if you get one of those later, you can tell. Okay, and for you, Juan, you remember any of those? Maybe years ago.
Yes, teacher. I remember. You remember too the Coke advertising. You remember
Uh-huh.
the Coke advertising for
Always is
a
good.
in December. In December
Uh-huh.
is very good commercial.
Yeah.
Um, and very funny advertising. He, a lot of people like this commercial. Another another commercial funny, for example, I like Open English. You
Ah,
remember Open English?
Yes,
yes.
like.
Yes, it's funny.
It's funny, very funny. No more.
Yes. My Derek, what do you remember?
Teacher, um, sometime when I hear or see ads about Christmas,
Uh-huh.
I I feel a little sad, yes, because
Uh-huh.
I really don't like the Christmas. I am a Grinch. I don't know. I think it's because my parents are not with me, and
Uh-huh.
I also have many old friends.
Come on, my dear, don't worry. It's okay, my dear.
Excuse me, please.
It's okay, my dear. Don't worry, okay? It's because it's about memories, okay? And maybe, as you said, you have no good reasons, but maybe they come to your mind, and you can remember those. So we completely understand you. Don't worry about it, okay? Because it happens. Maybe some programs, maybe some commercials can bring you to mind, uh, good, bad memories, or maybe sad memories. So that's fine, my dear. Don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry. Jorge, maybe you remember one of those. Uh,
Well, teacher. Well, in the television or in the TV, we can see a lot of ad or yeah
uh-huh.
uh, about Christmas and all those kind of things. We always watch about the a toy talking about coffee. You know about that
Uh-huh.
song that it sounds every year, and this is one of the most popular songs of Christmas or the time when there is a kid and his mom saying that to go to watch the, the,
Is it
the, the
uh-huh.
yes, that I remember. Yeah.
Is it Café Águila Roja, Jorge?
Yeah,
Is it? Sorry, that's kind of noisy there. Oh, uh, goodness, what's going on there on the back? Okay, Maite, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. What else can you say us? What else can you tell us? Sorry. About those memories, about those commercials.
What, teacher?
Yeah. As Juan said, some commercials can be good, can be funny, you know. For example, Coca-Cola advertisement always they change it every new year. Huh? Every year they have a new one, and most of the time people like them. You know, it's kind of famous those kind of commercials. But there are another that are kind of traditional as well, and maybe those are what bring you to your mind different emotions. Okay, because they are kind of
Yes.
traditional. All right. Uh, okay, for all of you, do you think that advertisement or the commercials, when they offer the products and they want to sell you anything, any object or element, do they always say the truth to the public? So they say the truth when they are offering a product. Do they say the truth when they are talking or they are trying to sell you one product? One. My there, maybe your microphone is open.
Hello. Hello.
I don't know. Yeah, my there, we can hear you. I don't know if maybe your microphone is open or is Jorge. I don't know. Okay, it's kind of noise on the back. Okay, much better. Yeah, that's great. Okay, Juan, what do you think about that? They say the truth to the public.
Teacher, I believe that the advertising is sometimes it's true, but the other moment is fake advertising because you can see the offers in the supermarket is fake or is foul, and sometimes, but in other stores or another situation, it's true, but I I listened for the other people. Uh, that's advertising is fake. This product is very cheap. Is very cheap and or more spacing expensive, and so is in this moment is a promotion. Any problems for this situation?
Okay, thank you. And for you, Jorge, they say the truth.
Okay, teacher. Um, I think it depends. It depends a lot of the company that they represent, right? Because,
Mm-hmm.
for example, we can we can we can see a lot of company who push to the. I mean, they push to the employment to sell a product, and if they don't sell that product, it's very, I mean, it's very uncomfortable for them, for the employer. There are a lot of commercials. For example, there are a lot of commercials in television that it is they run very quickly, because of the cost of the advertisement or the ad. But they lie a lot, they lie a lot, according to the product that they sell, because they need to sell that product, right? Or they need to sell the service. Um, I think there are trucs. They are trucs that they use to sell, and that is not the. I mean, that's not the blame of people, right? It's blame of the market, or and the market and the TV and all the all the business that is managed for rich people, right? Or for the owners. Um, for example, there are a lot of message of companies, for example, that they say that, for example, in the products about health, about that you can slim your figure, and they say a lot of lies with that. There is one of the most liars that one of the most lies that we can look in the TV, right? About the product who offer to slim the figure of the body. And they say a lot of lies, but there are a lot of people who believe that situation, who believe those things,
Yeah.
but my personal opinion, it doesn't work, right? And it depends of of people too, because if they sell those products and they know that it is lie, is something um, what is the word, is something, I mean, it's not good for people, because it's not going to have a real benefit.
Mhm. That's true. But you know what? In Colombia, we have public for everything.
Yeah,
I don't know where else, but in Colombia, we have public for everything, even for stupid things. People buy things. You know,
yeah.
that really happens. My day. What about you, my day?
Teacher, I think they need is to sell the product,
Uh huh.
and then I think no, most ad uh, don't tell the truth.
Hmm.
Sometimes
Yeah.
they invent them. I don't know, invent.
Yeah. Yeah. That's say false information.
Yes, used to make money. They don't care if that product is really good or not. I think they only care about money. Yes, teacher.
Yes,
No.
it's true. Thank you. They want to get the money out of your pocket. That's all.
Yes.
What do you think about that one?
Uh, Teacher, pues, so there are any advertisements is true, but I believe there are too any fake advertise. I said some any examples. For example, in supermarket, fake promotion, different discounts. Uh, uh, before the producers are more more cheap, and the advertising is more more expensive with a discount is this cost. So it's a different situation and different place.
Mhm. Yes, they are the. Thank you. They are the strategies. They are the strategies they use to attract the attention of the public. In order to buy. Okay. So you mean bargains. Okay, you mean bargains and discounts. Okay, bargains and discounts, because bargains and discounts attract the attention of the people, and you finally trust on them, even if you know they don't work. It is not as what they are selling or offering like that. When a product is good for you, when you buy repetitively any product and you say, okay, it's good, you continue buying the same, or maybe you say, okay, this is good for me, but the announcements, the commercials offer one similar product, maybe cheaper, maybe better. What do you do? Do you continue buying the same product that is good for you, or you try another one, a new one, because of the advertisement, Jorge?
Well, teacher, it depends of the product, right? As you know, if the product works, the product work, if the product works, it's very different because I mean, it's like a way to continue to do the same, right? You say yourself. So if the product works, it can be good for me. But for example, if the product, I mean, doesn't satisfy to me, is very different because I start to search another product. It could be in another company, um, in another establishment. It depends, right? But for example, I used to we need to work we need to work with some product. For example, if I am a teacher, I need to buy books, I need to buy dictionaries. If I see that the dictionary is recommended, it is good for me, I follow buying, right? It depends on the quality of the product. Yeah, it depends. If the quality is nice, I used to buy the same product, or it could be changed, but by best product. It depends, right? It depends of the product.
Yeah, it is. It satisfies you or not. Thank you. My idea for you, if product is good, you buy the same or you change it?
Hello, teacher. I don't understand the question.
Yeah, so if you buy a product and that product is really good for you, maybe you say, okay, I always buy the same. But maybe there is a new one on television, or maybe in a supermarket, at any place. You say, okay, I buy the same, or I want to try a new one.
Uh, in many times occasion, I should buy
Uh-huh.
things that other people recommend me. Yes. If someone tell me that I should buy a book to learn English,
Uh-huh.
I buy it. Yes.
Uh-huh.
For the yes, when the people say me in the television or ads, really no.
Oh. So you trust in recommended products
Yes, yes.
more than the advertisement on TV or any other place.
Okay. Yes.
Hmm. Yes, and you want.
Teacher, but the productor like me, I continue buy this product, but I when I go into the buy other product or something close, and for example, one car I like to compare it
Mm.
because I like watch videos for this product. Or, for for example, a motor bicycle, I compare
Mhm.
for the brands, for the stores, compare the price, cost, discount, pay for easy pay. I like
Mhm.
compare, but I like check the characteristic specifications and absolutely I check the price and cost.
Important, huh? Yes, yes.
Yeah, it is very
All
important.
right. Yeah, really it is. Okay, thank you. Okay, now imagine if you were a product, okay? If you were a product and you need to be sold, you know? Okay, you want to be sold. What information would you include in that ad? What information would you include in that commercial? Okay, for example, I'm going to sell myself. Okay, this is Mr. Sant. This product is good because this teacher is flexible. This teacher has a lot of patience with students. This is an experienced teacher. Buy this teacher because hopefully you will learn a lot of English and you will have time. Well, great. Maybe somebody can buy me. You know, what information would you include in your commercial if you need to be yourself as a product? Jorge.
Okay, teacher. Well, as you know, we in this case we should sell ourselves as the best product. For example,
Uh-huh.
there are they are I mean the way to sell the products in the industry or in the in the marketing. For example, in my case, I would say that it is a very I mean I have a product that I have a product that which you can learn about English and you can find all the news words that you can imagine, that you can find in a dictionary. You can say you can fight with me. I don't. Another tip. Well, another date could be that, or another specification could be that my product is guaranteed that you are going to speak English and you are going to have a, a British English and an American English perfectly. But if you have I mean the persistence to keep no to keep acquiring knowledge, you can finish with good results. The service is I mean is great because you can you can learn English more fast. I mean more fast than another place. So something like that.
Yes, it is. Uh-huh. Yes, it is because you are the best. In your case. Okay, Juan, and you
Yeah.
tell yourself.
Teacher, I put the characteristic, specification, price, easy pay. I put a nice pictures, um, among other. But I I have under really situation with my mother because my mother have a big house. She she likes to 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 win. I don't know, to win a little money more.
Uh-huh.
So uh, she likes a rent for the one room. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So she don't make a good advertising. So I make I make for a good advertising in Facebook with
Uh,
mom, give me send me a good picture for all the rooms, of
Uh-huh.
the cook, uh, of the restaurant, toilets,
Uh-huh.
all house. So
Yeah.
I I was public in the Facebook OLX, and for me it's a good publication because there are two persons in in in
Uh-huh.
in, in, in her home, yeah,
Uh-huh.
and I like for him, for her, and I like for me.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's good.
El agua caliente
And
porque ellos
she
le
rented,
dan miedo al agua.
Juan, she rented the room.
What?
And did she rent the room after you publishing the information, the commercial in Facebook?
Yes,
Did she rent?
uh, yes. In this moment, my mother two rooms rents in the house.
Oh, okay. It worked for you.
Maybe yes, if for her, and
Oh, for her.
two maybe 2 months ago.
Oh, okay. Like great. Okay, it really worked. Okay, my day, self yourself. What product are you? What information you can say in public to buy you as a product, my day?
How, teacher?
Yes.
I don't understand.
Okay. If you are a product, you
Mm-hmm,
are
good.
maybe a teacher or you are a professional in anything, and you say, okay, I want to sell myself. I want to publish one information for people to buy me. What information you include in that commercial, in that advertisement?
Um, I don't know, teacher. I would obviously say that benefits, yes.
Uh-huh. Yes.
But I think I also it's important to say some recommendation so that this
Hmm.
product sea benéfico, beneficio,
Beneficial.
yeah, okay, beneficio for that for that person or for the people.
Hmm.
Then I think that it's important say benefit and the recommendation.
Yeah. No more.
Mm, no,
Okay, my
teacher.
dear. Thank you. Okay, thank you, my dear. No problem. Remember, just relax. Don't be stressed. Okay. Okay. The life evolves. The time changes. People, things like that. You know. Many years ago, the advertisements, the commercials were very popular. Maybe on the newspapers and maybe on the radio. No, on the radio stations. But nowadays we have another choices, we have another places to publish the advertisement we want. Where is the best place? What do you consider is the best place to make advertising? The social nets or the television, Jorge?
Okay, teacher. I have to say that, as you know, here, I mean, nowadays we can see the new age can find the different products in internet, right? For example, if you buy a product in Mercado Libre, it is one of the most important that I have used in internet, Mercado Libre, and I have bought some products there, and it is very. I mean, they attend to you very quickly, and the product comes very quickly to you at home, right? So, I think one of the best options in is is to buy by internet, but you have to take in mind that there are a lot of strangers products and strangers sellers,
Mhm.
and you have to take care in their situation because you can be robbed in some case. There are a lot of cases of that. For example, there are some in the real life. You can go to Bogota. It's a good road, but it's so, uh, uh, you in paper we can see a lot of advertisement about to where I but I best way to find a product is checking in internet and because this is the most important tool that we can find nowadays, the internet, right?
Mm.
For example, there is another page that we can is a Chinese company that they sell products and they send, but they have to sell a big amount of of merchandise. So, for
Mhm.
example, you can find or you can buy one product. You have to buy or you must buy as a minimum 20 products about it, right? For
Mhm.
for the for they sell that product and they send and they deliver that product in whatever country that you want. But it depends of the quantity of products or the amount of products that you are going to sell. It depends. There are a lot of tools, but I like a lot to use internet to buy products.
Right. Thank you. And for you, Juan?
Teacher, I believe that two options is better because the internet, the people now see use all time. You can see advertising in Facebook and Instagram, in the other social net and YouTube. You can see the a lot of products and service, for example, delivery, any companies for the selling a watch, TV, motorcycle, cars, uh, a lot of examples. So in the television is good too, because all people have in your home uh, 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 connection TV, and see different programs, finish the programs. You can see advertising, to buy a production, selling the other, or advertising for the companies, and another month. Too much advertising in two options.
Mhm. Yes. Thank you. And for you, Maide, what is the best place to add? The social nets or the television, Maide?
Teacher, I think that the two are important. Yes, for
Uh-huh.
in my personal case, I consider that it's better in social net because at the moment I don't have money. Yes, if I want to
Yeah.
pay TV, if I want to pay
Uh-huh.
advertising in
Yes.
TV, uh, but I I mu- I must have money because that is a little expensive. Yes,
Hmm.
caro. See,
Yes, it's
expensive.
very expensive. Yes. Hmm.
Yes. So I think that in social net is a cheaper and practice. Then I think it's better in social net.
Okay. Yes, true. Okay. Many people coincide in that. It's a common opinion nowadays because, as all of you have said, people are connected. Sorry, are connected all the time to the social nets. For any other reason, they are in constant connection. So that's the best place to sell. Okay, friends. I'm gonna stop in here. Okay, what happened? One. I'm gonna stop in here. I don't know if you want to add to tell me anything else. Now at this moment, Jorge or Maide.
Teacher, I lost connection. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Anything to add at this moment? I think I'm gonna stop. Juan, Jorge, or Maide. Anything else to say?
No, teacher.
Okay.
Oh, teacher.
Jorge, no. Juan,
No, thank you.
no.
Eh,
All right. Okay. So thank you for being at this encounter. Thank you for attending it, and hopefully see you next Tuesday, God willing. Again, be aware, pay attention to your email account. I will send you the activity guide for the oral test next week in 8 days. Just to be prepared, you can practice a little bit, okay? Thank you very much for being in here. Have a good night in Dubai. Have a good rest of the day for you people in Colombia, okay? Bye-bye.
thank you. Thank you, teacher. Bye bye. Bye bye, everybody.
Okay, bye-bye.